Hi, this is Natalie Rydström with this week's SBR Industry News Update, reporting for SportsbookReview.com. Sportsbetting.ag has been upgraded to C rating. Since assuming control of the sportsbook, the BetOnline Group revisited outstanding confiscations made by the formerly D-rated company, crediting players with over $30,000. Management also tells SBR that the payment backlog has been caught up and that they have added a dedicated telephone line for Sportsbetting.ag support. Players with payment feedback or who may be in need of assistance are asked to write to help@sportsbookreview.com. In other news now, a Globet Sportsbook payout complaint has been filed. A player tells SBR that a €2,339 payout request made over 45 days ago has yet to be paid. The player claims Globet has provided no update on his withdrawal status. SBR followed up with Globet's support but has yet to receive comment. An additional Globet betting dispute was reported by SBR yesterday, where a player details being unable to fulfill his bonus rollover as all wagers are rejected. Both disputes remain open. Do check the SBR Newswire for updates. Moving on now, a Betfair player has submitted an account dispute. The player claims that after depositing $1,000, Betfair locked the account and requested the player provide a tax bill, bank statement, utility bill, property information, and more. The player states he's willing to provide standard documents, but felt the tax and property information fell outside the scope of normal KYC. Betfair does not comment to SBR on account disputes, though SBR is advising the player. Betfair's $3.1 million slow pay reported by SBR Justin Seven remains open. Now I'd like to welcome Justin Seven, lead dispute analyst, to the program. Hi, Justin.
Good afternoon, Natalie.
Is there more to this Betfair story than meets the eye?
Well, yes. As you know, the player, I actually spoke with the player today and confirmed that he is still owed $3,088,000. And you say, how can this happen? Betfair paid the money to a processor, and the processor simply took the money and didn't pay the player. So normally when a processor refuses to pay or is unable to pay a player, the sportsbook makes good on it. And in this case, Betfair has not done that. And I've been informed by the player that he's actually started a lawsuit pursuing Betfair on this.
And how is it that Betfair retains the rating of A- if it has such a large payout issue open?
I think they're very highly overrated at A-. I think they should probably be about a C+ book. And this is not the only big issue they have. They have numerous cases where they are confiscating balances, alleging premium charge avoidance, and some of the evidence they have on it is solely based on a bet or two in a single market, which is, there's nowhere near enough evidence to justify the kind of confiscations they're making. So yeah, I don't see how they can be an A- book.
Okay. Now, I mentioned earlier about Globet, and I believe that you have been involved in this case. Do you have anything else to add? Yes,
there are actually 4 slow pays right now, totaling over €10,000, and it's not just an e-wallet issue. A lot of times a book will have payout problems when for example, their Skrill account is down to 0 and they have to reload it. Here, they're slow paying people through not only e-wallets but bank transfers. And when you see this kind of a pattern, a lot of slow pays and through various methods, that often suggests that they're having some kind of short-term or long-term money problems.
Okay, and I see they're rated as D+. What would that tell you as a player?
If I see a book that's rated D+, it's usually one of 2 things could be an issue. Either they've treated players unfairly in the past, for example, sportsbook.com, or it could mean that there are potential money or solvency issues, and that looks like the problem here. So if you're considering playing in a D+ book, you need to be very careful in weighing the risk versus the reward there.
Right, okay. Justin, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And now on a final note, the SBR Forum vote for top sportsbooks closes this Friday. To take part in the poll, simply head to the SBR Industry Forum. Currently, the top 5 sportsbooks consists of 5 Dimes Sportsbook, Pinnacle, Heritage Sportsbook, Bookmaker, and Bet Islands. So if you'd like to have your say, you have until Friday the 21st to do so.